Welcome to another episode of Hello World with your girl Joy from Be the Difference. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you had a good day. I'm actually on using my webcam, and I don't know, like I don't like using my webcam because every time I do, it focuses in and focuses out. So like I feel like I can't even move. But how is everyone doing? I hope you're okay. What up, Eat Sleep Amazon? I am super excited. I have a special guest tonight. Yes. But I just you know how I always like to start off with saying, hey guys, hope you had a beautiful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, turn on your notification bells because it's a good thing to do. And also share out the stream, you know what I mean? Because I think we have some really interesting things. Hey, Chandra, how are you? Secret agent. Secret agent. Hey, how are you? What's going on, my grapevines for you? Hey, Clem, how are you? Oh my goodness, what up, Alma? It's so many people here. I'm so glad you guys are here because my guest tonight has an amazing story, and I think that we all need to check her out. Hey, Beth Collins. What up, Myra? Hey, Patties. What up, Pitbull? How are you? So yes, please give me a thumb something. You don't have to, I don't want to persuade you to do up or down because I want you to do whatever with your own free will. Hey, Erica. What up, Michelle? But yeah, I definitely would like a thumbs. And if you can, if you are able to, please share the stream out because, you know, Hello World is all about talking about everything and anything. And this is part of everything and anything. So, you know, I have to tell you how my day went. I woke up this morning. I went to work. It was a long day. I did nothing on YouTube at all today. It was super long. And, you know, I pretty much got out of work extremely late. Like so late that I didn't even make it to the gym. And you guys know my Monday nights are exclusive for the gym. And I didn't even go to the gym. So I ended up just going shopping for a few vegetables, and I'm just cooking right now. You know, I always cook when I'm with you guys. And then I always have to jump up and be like, I think I smell something burning. So that's pretty much how my day went today. How was everyone doing? My friend Dad's Vintage. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Tim. Welcome to Hello World, Tim. Tim, you're going to be in for a treat. I have a special guest tonight. And the cool thing about it is, I actually met her for the first time on Sunday. No, it wasn't Sunday. No, it was Saturday. And it was during the event where it was the clout bout. Remember when I was telling you guys that it was the first time I had ever, Be the Difference had ever done an event at a boxing arena? And it was so much fun. So Victoria was my next door neighbor. Yes. I'm sorry, not Victoria. Tori was my next door neighbor. The name of her company is Victoria's Sangrias. Victoria's Sangrias. And like, she was so cool. Her and her mom were so cool. They were so friendly. They were welcoming. And we kind of met each other. And so, hey, team building, what's going on, Gio? How are you? Yes, thank you, Tim. How are you? So you know what, guys? I'm not going to hold her any longer because I want you to meet her and talk to her because you guys see me all the time, but you may not see her as often. And I know she has important things to say. So if you guys can please give her a warm hello world from your homes through the screen so I can hear it as I welcome Tori from Victoria's Sangrias. Hey!
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
I am great. I'm excited. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
We just met over the weekend, and I just feel like our connection is natural. So thank you again.
Yes. So I want to just get right on into it. You basically make sangrias. Like, what made you even want to go into that kind of arena or business?
So there's a story behind Victoria Sangria. Victoria is my firstborn. Her name is Sine Victoria.
Okay.
Sine was not supposed to make it. Sine is my miracle child. I was actually advised by the medical team to abort Sine. So when Sine came into the world, I was so excited because I had really, really um, prayed and prayed till I couldn't pray anymore that she came into the world. I felt like she was a miracle, and I promised myself that my first business would be named after her. So that's where Victoria Sangria came from. And when Sine was born, I started having company. You know, girlfriends started coming over, and I would just make sangria for us just to like chill out around the house and have girl time. And one of my good girlfriends, Leslie Foster, shout out to Leslie Foster, a good girlfriend of mine. She said to me, listen, people need to pay for this. She said, you give it out for free, but this needs to be out there in the public for people to pay for. She said, that's how good it is. So
Okay.
it all started from there. And that was back in 2005.
Oh, wow. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, a very long time ago. So it started from there. And then once I got the recipe down pat, I started going to like local parks, local festivals, local whatever the community was having, and I would
Mhm.
just sell it. People started to like it, and I kind of took the idea just from the responses I was getting from the public. The problem was at that time, my kids were very, very young.
Okay.
And I felt like, although I want to push this product to right now, it's just not the right time.
Hmm.
I feel like timing is everything. With
Hmm.
everything you do, you have to wait for the right time. The work that I needed to put in to get this product on the market, I felt like my kids wouldn't have me around like they should. So
Okay.
I waited and I took a leap of faith this past February. I invested the money and I had it branded.
Nice.
That's
Woo!
exactly what happened back in February of 2019.
You know what's so ironic about that? Oh, is there a way you can put your phone, make it still
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
it doesn't shake? Because we're all like,
That
but
should
you
be
know
what
what?
my gesture.
I know, right? You're passionate about your business, but like, you know what's ironic?
Mhm.
Not ironic, but like how this is cool. How like our lives have crossed because I literally started Hello World around February too.
Oh, wow.
So my
Okay.
YouTube I actually started in February.
Mhm.
So we kind of have something in common when it comes to that month. So I think that's
Nice.
really cool. That's really cool. Like, so did it take a long time for you to like incorporate or brand your sangrias? And what makes your sangrias more special than what's out there now? Yes.
So let's start with question number one.
Okay.
Um, Someone was actually introduced to me, and they happened to have a marketing firm. They spoke to me about the sangria, and they felt like the current label, the current logo that I had for the
Hmm.
sangria, they thought that it wasn't catchy enough. They were like, "You can do a lot better than this." So I said, "Oh, okay, but it costs money, right? Like you need money to get a popping, quote unquote, a popping label, like something that the public would really like."
Hmm.
So I went online several times and I actually paid this online site like maybe $20.
Okay.
And I came up with three logos of my own. And I would send the logos to this marketing director. And he kept saying, Tori, this isn't it. This isn't it. So anyway, he had his staff call me. And they were saying, listen, you were referred to us because you need help branding your sangria. And I said, okay, but I know it costs money. I sent them the logos that I had. And at the time, I had about three or four that still no one really cared for.
Hmm.
A few of my girlfriends were saying, this is not working for you. So I spoke to the marketing staff. They came up with a logo in a matter of maybe 12 hours. It was less than 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
They literally put me on a payment plan, and I was branded in less than 2 weeks.
Nice. Well, there's a lot of people in the chat. I know you can't see the chat, but there are a
Right.
lot of people like Chandra. She's saying, so proud of you. Eat Sleep Amazon says that she loves your lipstick. Yolanda says that sangria make you right. And then somebody else said something that I highlighted earlier. Troyce says it's
Yeah.
some very good sangria though. And hey, Sugar Love! Oh my goodness, Sugar Love, guys, that's Sugar Love. Hey, Sugar Love. Oh yeah, and then Sharice Arlington.
Therese Allington.
There you go. See, I mess things up a lot. She says, that's my girl. I'm so proud of her. Go Tori. And I'm pretty sure she said it just like that. So yeah,
Thank you guys.
All of you who are supporting Tori right now. She, like I said, we only met each other for like in a span of what, 10 hours, if that?
If that, yeah.
If that, but like you guys kept me company and we kind of had a good time. I'm glad you were my next door neighbor for that event. Hey, Jennifer Hayes, you'll never find. If you ever watch my show or any of the episodes, you'll see like I'll start singing to different people because whenever I see their names, I'm like, "Ooh, that reminds me of something," and that's how I identify them. Yolanda says we are the biggest cheerleaders for her. 100%. Yes, I'm so glad. So let me think, what other things? So do you have any specific flavors or do you have like a line of flavors and what's like the favorite, your favorite, and what's like the people's choice favorite?
Well, right now there are 3 flavors. So first there's plain red sangria, which is like the common sangria. Then you have peach, and then I also have passion fruit, which is my latest. October 1st, I launched my 4th flavor. So be on the lookout for that.
She's
and I'll
doing
be posting that. I'll be posting that on my Instagram at Victoria Sangria.
Okay. Do you have your favorite, like anything?
My favorite, I think, would be just the red.
Okay.
I guess because the red was the first one that I ever made. So I kind of have, it's like being the only child, right?
Yeah,
or like the firstborn. Everyone like caters to the firstborn. So
right.
that's the red for me.
Right. I could dig it.
Now I wanted to answer your other question.
Okay.
You said what makes my sangria so special or different? It's funny because a lot of people that purchase it from me, the first thing they say is, "Oh, this is different," or "I've never had this before," or "This doesn't taste like the kind at the Portuguese restaurant."
Exactly.
And so the first thing is the logo says sangria made with soul, meaning it is different. It will not taste like anything you've had at a restaurant. And I purposely do that because I frequent a lot of Portuguese restaurants in the city of Newark.
Okay.
And what I noticed is that their sangria is not that strong, it's watered down. Sometimes you might have to ask for more liquor because it doesn't taste that great. And so I promised myself when I made mine, it would be so unique that everybody would be trying to figure out how I made it. So that's what makes mine a little special and different from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask you about your trade secrets at all because you don't know who may be in the chat like, "Ooh, I want to take," right? But where have you ever thought about patenting your?
Yes, I'm actually in that process as we speak. I have actually hired a lawyer that is working on all of that. The goal is to get it on the shelf. That's the goal. So I'm in that process right now.
Cool. And then you have because you had your marketing people, I'm sure they can introduce you to some distributors.
Right,
who can get you into at least some of the local liquor stores and then the national liquor stores.
right.
Um, so do you have like, is there like any specific kind of bottling that you must do for like sangria versus like a hard liquor, like a Ciroc? Is there like any special kind of bottle it has to be in? Because I've never thought about it, but you never know.
Well, it's not a special bottle, but years ago when I first started selling it in the park, I swore by mason jars. I started out selling it in the 16-ounce mason jar. And what I've come to realize as of lately, 16-ounce mason jars are very popular. Like if you go to the local liquor store, you can find different types of alcohol made in mason jars. So what I have started to do is kind of drift away from that idea, and now I have been selling it in bottles, wine
Okay.
bottles, but
Oh,
different sizes. So I have the 16-ounce wine bottle, and now I have the quart.
do you have a
So
price point for them?
yes, the 16-ounce is now at $15 and the quart
Or
is at 25.
that's affordable, especially when it's made with soul.
Exactly. And the quart, I would like to say the quart size bottle sells a lot faster because
Well, yeah,
people want to have some left over. So the
right.
quart size actually works because they can sip on it, put it in the fridge, and they can come back later on.
Have you ever maybe thought in the future doing like home parties? Like you know, like how they have like what do you call like Etsy, not Etsy, like how they have like Color Street. It's like a nail company where
Mhm.
different people end up, you know, joining your company and being independent sellers underneath your company. Would you ever consider going that route?
I would consider it only because I'm actually doing home parties right now as we speak.
Okay.
For the whole month of September, every Saturday I am booked. For different types of parties. I have sip and paint, I have birthday parties, I have baby showers, and then as you move into October, you have Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I have a party for that. Then I also have a 50th birthday party for the month of October. So right now, I'm actually booking for the month of November for anyone that needs a cocktail.
Yeah, well, you know, Thanksgiving is coming around and people
Right.
sometimes like to have a toast before dinner, like a
Hmm.
friendly toast. Um, let me think. There was a question that I had that I wanted to ask. Oh, so do you ship your products?
Not currently because I found out it's against the law.
Yes, I guess a lot of ship.
Yes, yes,
Really?
or unless you are a licensed distributor, you cannot ship alcohol. So
So
that's
are you going to
why
get from the
the liquor
distributor
license
now?
is so important. The liquor license is a big, big deal because once that comes into play, I'll have more flexibility to reach other customers in other states.
Is there like, can you share what the cost is to own a liquor license and to also operate your business?
Well, a liquor license can be as cheap as $15,000, or it can go as high as $25,000.
Mm,
I mean, not to mention, at this point in my life, I feel like I need an assistant because it's a lot making it, and then I have to make sure the customers get it. And once the holidays come into play, I'll be super busy 7 days a week.
mhm. Are you gonna look for somebody? Because you never know. Somebody in the chat might be needing a job and they
Oh,
could do
oh,
some virtually.
definitely. I am actually looking, but I will be honest with you, I have to make sure everyone is screened properly, especially
Absolutely.
when you're talking about interns, young people, or people who are retired that are looking for extra cash. I just have to make sure everyone is screened. So I actually have a friend who works in human resources who
Uh-oh.
volunteered to help me get people screened.
Okay.
So that's what I'm looking forward to as well.
What's your what is your website? Do you have a website? I know you
Now,
do.
I don't have a website as yet, only because, again, there's no liquor license. So I felt like until I get licensed, there's
Uh-huh.
really no need to have a website. That's
Right.
just my.
And plus everybody knows who you are locally. So they're just telling people like call her up or hit her up on Instagram.
Right. And
Um,
I've been very surprised. I mean, I've had a lot of customers call me from all over. I mean,
mhm.
out of state. And I'm like, how did you hear about me? And they said, oh, I spoke to such and such from Jersey who told me and blah, 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 blah. So the name is out there.
Nice. I'm right now, I'm going to look up your Instagram so I can drop that in there. Victoria Sangria. Um, so how long have you been in business?
I would say since my daughter was born, she came into the world 2004.
Hmm.
That's when I started making it. I named it after her, but I made it official this year, February.
Wow.
That's
I
when
mean,
it became official.
the reason why I asked that is because like I started my company in 2013, but I didn't start selling until 2014. So it's
Hmm.
always like, sometimes there's little loopholes here and there.
Right.
Um,
Timing is everything.
it is.
Everything.
It is.
And what I would like to say is I have a great support system. I
Hmm.
have great friends, great family members who have really spoken to my life in a positive way, who help push me. And so I think when you have the right people in your corner, that makes a difference too. So I took a leap of faith back in February and I just did it.
Yep. I'm still trying to grab your link over here so I can throw that into the chat. Does anybody have questions for Tori this evening? Please. Oh, she found it. Well, forget it. Eat Sleep found your link already. She's way faster than me. You gotta definitely check her out. Um, hey, information man speaks. How are you? We're talking to Tori right now. She's telling us all about sangria and how she incorporated her business, the passion behind it. Do you think you would ever want to like leave your 9 to 5 to do this full time?
Oh, absolutely.
Hmm.
Um, what a lot of people don't know, this summer I had a major setback
Oh,
financially, major setback. My hours were decreased and I was trying to make ends meet. And this summer, the sangria actually paid the bills.
wow.
Yeah, since June to September, or June to the end of August,
No
the
wonder you
sangria
like
paid the bills.
no wonder you like a paycheck is not a passion. Now I get
No,
it.
it's not. It's really not a passion. You really have to love what you do. You
And it's
have
gonna
to.
make way for you. It's gonna make way for you. Because guys, just let me just tell you this. She just she just basically confirmed everything that I've thought about with that particular t-shirt. So it's called A Paycheck is Not a Passion. And Tori had a situation where her life turned and she couldn't depend anymore on just her regular 9 to 5. So she started following her passion. And that passion made way for her to be able to pay her bills and her expenses. So use this story that she just told us as an example of if you truly have faith in your passion and you follow it, it's going to make many ways, it's going to open many doors and make many ways for you to meet all of your financial obligations. You know what I'm saying? So like, and also too, Tori, I'm not just I'm speaking for you in a way, but like, please just drink responsibly. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like we're all adults and sangria is just something that we can enjoy as like a cocktail, something light and refreshing and airy outside of just having, a drink that doesn't have liquor in it. So like, I support the fact that I support Tori is because she is a small business and not even just a small business. She's going to be a global business. And I support that. And also because her heart is in the right place. Like I said, I only met her one time within a 10-hour span. And in that little time, we had a good time. We had a very good time. And her heart was cool and genuine. So I have no problem supporting people in their businesses and in their visions, right? We just have to be responsible with whatever we get, whatever purpose that we have, just be responsible with it. You know what I mean? Like anything, either good or bad, we can just always make it bad. even if it has nothing to do with alcohol. But I say, like, let's support each other, support her vision. Go to her Instagram and support her. Go check out her story. You heard her story, a small portion of her story now, but check her out. Support her vision, support her dreams, support her goals, support her business. Tell other people about it, because before you know it, you guys are going to see Tori inside your local supermarkets and or inside your local liquor store, and you're going to be like, wow, I met her one time in life. So definitely support her. Tell people about her. So, that's all I had to say,
And I can't stress this enough. Make sure you have people in your circle who motivate you, who inspire you. Because I have to say, if it weren't for my friends and my close family members, I would not be here.
That's
Trust
right.
me. I
That's
give them
right.
all the credit and God, but I give them the credit.
Yes, there you go. And they're all here too. They're all
Yeah,
here, like,
yeah. I
all
can't
here.
see you, but hi guys. I can't see you, but I know you're there.
Shout out to Shamrock, Pixie, and Borderline. Do you guys have any questions for Tori? Please throw them in the chat and I will relay them to her. And then Eat Sleep just said, OMG, yes. You have to watch whom you surround yourself with. Preach. Hashtag preach. Yes. So guys, let's make her feel warm. And if you have any questions, please feel free to do so. Um, do you want to share who your mom is? Because she was definitely there.
Yes, my mom is Sharon Perry. She is my right hand. She is at all of my events. She's very supportive. And you know what? She doesn't always say what I want her to say. She says what I need to hear. And again, you have to have those people around you. They may not always say something that you agree with, but some things you need to hear, whether it hurts or not. In the
Hmm.
long run, it makes you grow. So
Hmm.
make sure those people are in your circle. I can't say that enough.
Yeah. Do you how long does it take for you to actually make a gallon or like a portion of your sangria?
It doesn't take long at all because I prep a lot.
Uh-huh.
So take the boxing event that you and I were just at this
Uh-huh.
Saturday. I started prepping early in the week. So by the time Thursday came, I was done. The only thing I needed to do was transport. So it's all in preparation. I don't believe in last minute. And if you know me, you know that about me. I don't do anything at the last minute. If I
Neither
can't
do
do it right, I won't do it at all.
I could dig it.
That's it. That's it.
I could dig it. I could dig it. How long have you been doing vending events?
Vending officially, because don't forget, I started vending in the park when my daughter was born, 2004, 2005,
Mhm.
but that wasn't official. So I would say officially it was this summer.
Wow. Okay.
Officially this summer.
So
Mhm.
you were still like everybody, but see, you were doing all the groundwork. So everybody kind of was aware of who you were and they weren't just
Right.
buying just from anybody. Anybody
Right.
that's
But you know what? I would like to say it's a good thing when you take your business to the next level and people see that you're serious about it. That's when the customers come. Because
Mhm.
when I was just out there like selling bottles and mason jars in the park, no one really cared. They just thought, oh, okay, she's just trying to make an extra couple of dollars.
Mhm.
But once they saw that I took it serious and I started marketing myself, that's when the customers showed up. So marketing is very important. Branding is very important.
Mhm. Mhm. How often do you like remarket yourself, or have you just left it at when they did it for you?
Remarketing, well, I'm on Instagram every day.
Mhm.
I try to make it a point to post, if not every day, every other day.
Okay.
And again, it's not about me though. Like I feel like if I get an opportunity to promote another Black owned business, I do that as well. So it's
Mhm.
not just about me. I market anyone, you know, to post, to share, to make a referral. it takes no effort at all. So
Yeah.
I feel like when you give, you get the same thing in return.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that 100%. Do you have anything you want to say to anybody else?
Um, I would like to say thank you once again to all of my friends. It's too many to name.
You get
Thank
in
you to
trouble for
all of
real.
my friends and family who have supported me and pushed me to go to the next level. Unsolicited advice, advice that makes me think and challenge me. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Ooh, would you ever, is it ever possible to make it like a cooking oil? Like a sangria flavor cook? No, because somebody said the sangria and cooking. And I was like, wait a second, that might be an idea. Look,
Cooking oil.
they do grape wine. They do grape wine and make that into a oil and something like that where you can cook it in your food.
We would have to think about that.
Hey, you'll be the
That's
first
that's
one.
a little different.
You'll be
Like
the
cooking
first
oil.
one. You'll be like, my sangria is sauteed. My string beans are sauteed in sangria. Mm, you never know.
Well, maybe not string beans. How about pasta?
My pasta was
Pasta. Yeah,
sauteed
that sounds more realistic. Yeah,
on
pasta.
Victoria sangria. Girl, they
Mm.
do it with anything. They'll put anything in anything. They'll cook something with anything. You'll be the first. Yes.
Well,
Heard it
what
here
I
first.
will what I will announce
Mhm.
for next summer, because this summer it just didn't happen. I was too busy. For next summer, I will have the sangria pop.
Ooh, I
There
like
you have
that.
it.
You
Yeah,
guys heard that, right? So
sangria.
anybody, anybody who is either local or not, oh, you might even be able to ship that, right? Can you ship that?
Well, don't forget it's alcohol.
I mean, it's not that much in there.
Listen, I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail. I'm a mom. I got to raise these kids.
You
So
see,
let's do it right and sell
she's
it
a
locally.
she's a
Hmm.
mom first.
Yes.
But but guys, like I love this, guys. I really do. Please go support her. Um, I don't know what else I would want to ask you, but besides, like, I'm amazed and I'm so thankful that you're here sharing your story, like a little bit of your story and your passion with us. And like maybe you have inspired somebody else to start a business. You know what I mean? Something that they're proud of, something that they could, you know, have a legacy for.
Which is also another goal of mine. I actually had a women's group that met quarterly. I would say every 3 to 4 months, we met at a restaurant and we kind of brainstormed ideas on how to move our businesses to the next level. And I got so busy with the sangria that I actually stopped the group. But the goal is always to kind of inspire others. As a result of that group, two of my friends have decided to start their own business. So as long as I can help somebody else, I'm happy. No, it's
Yay.
just simple as that. It's not all about me. It's all about the people in my circle. When I come up, they come up.
That's right. That's right. You guys heard that? When she comes up, everyone else comes up. Please use what she said as an example to your life and who you surround yourself with, and also how much you respect the people that you say you love. And that's
Right.
love right there. When you want to bring yourself up, and not only just yourself, but your friends, the
Right.
people who have supported you. And, you know, it's just, it's a good thing to do. So I think that is noble and honorable for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Guys, you know how I like to end it, and you have to say hello world with me too. But first of all, before I end it, do you have anything you want to say to people, like who may want to start a business, or just anything inspirational for anybody that may be listening right now or watching?
Well, going back to the reason why I started the sangria business, I went through the whole ordeal with having my daughter, and I didn't give up. Um, Going to two doctors who were supposed to be part of the top 10 doctors in the state of New Jersey both of them gave me the same advice and told me I should abort my child. I didn't listen. I went to a third doctor in South Orange who actually gave me a different result. So I would like to say in closing, never give up. Like if it's something that you feel really passionate about, if it's in your gut to move forward, don't give up. Because had I given up, my daughter wouldn't be here and the business probably wouldn't be here. So never give up on your dreams. Keep pushing. You might experience loss of friends, family, whatever. Just keep going
Guys,
and
she
have a great support system as well.
Yes, she wrapped it up for me, guys. But you know, the only thing I have to say is just to remind you guys that you're beautiful, you're amazing. There is absolutely no mistake about you. You're purposed for this very moment so that you can meet Tori, you can see me again, and also just be encouraged that there are other women who are starting businesses and becoming successful and have visions of doing more than just their business, but to help their community as well. So, with that said, my name is Joy from Be the Difference Clothing, and this is Tori, my homegirl from Victoria's Sangria's. You can check her link out. Please go follow her, subscribe. I want to also give a shout out to your friends because they were deep in here. Like,
Really?
yes, they were
I
doing.
can't see anything.
I know you're gonna have to watch the playback, but they were deep, like real deep, like deep, deep, deep. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I need a group like that. I need some friends. Like when I go somewhere, they be like, that's Joy right there. You know what I'm saying? That's deep right there. So shout out to you guys for showing support. And you guys know that I have to say thank you to the people who come and see me every night on Hello World. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for giving us a little bit of your time. We appreciate it. I hope you were encouraged. You found something that was inspiring, that you could start something new today. Do not delay. Just like Tori said, never give up. So, if you ever want to learn anything about us, me, or whatever, her link will be in the description permanently to whatever she wants to give me later. I will upload that and it will be in the description so you can always check it out down below. I thank you, Tori, for coming on. So we all have to say thank you for watching another episode of Come on.
Hello world.
Oh, I like that. Hello.
Hello world.
Good night, guys.